Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, man, we are in the town of Falmouth, Usain Bolt's town. All right, let me get you some view right here. Okay, there we go, there we go. All right, okay, there we go, there we go. Very nice town. Actually, these are more modern buildings, but as you get closer into town, that is definitely not the case. When you get into town, we're talking about Georgian style building everywhere. One of the most laid out towns. Yeah, but in the region. So I just want to welcome you to Why Not Grandma, my channel. And we hope that you have been having a good time so far. Hmm? If not, just remind yourself that this too shall pass. Whatever it is that is going on around you in your life, this too shall pass. And you know, if grandma is telling you that, it is so. You know that, right? This too shall pass. All right? Yes. All right. Just getting you some view. Beautiful view. Oh, the sun is in my eyes. I can hardly see, but I know you're getting a view of the town. So we'll go more into town and where you can get a better view of what is going on there. Very, very historical town. And we have here this very recent shopping mall. Yes. So even that, I'll show you later on, going back into the vehicle and then see what I can show you through the window. It is always great to spend time with you, my family and friends, loved ones. I appreciate you, and I'm going to ask that you continue to watch the video, like, share, and subscribe. All right? Yeah, man. No problem. KFC and Zakura, other familiar franchises. Those beautiful palm trees. Good morning there. Yes. Many, many years ago, this lovely structure, you're looking at this unusual looking structure, was done by an engineer, Mr. Fields. Now, this gentleman, he was involved in repairing ships. So there are a few theories as to what this building was used for, or this structure. One, repairing ships, providing metals and so on for the ships. And then there was repairing all those machines, all those machinery that would have had a problem, they would have been repaired. And because sugar was a king of the day, yes, it was likely that they would have had many problems, much problems really, with the machines. And this gentleman would have been repairing those. And the information is right here. You can snapshot, all right, and read. But then there is also the information on what is it? National Library, National Heritage Library. So you can get that information online. Just check that out. But here the other theory now. It's the furnace that was used to create glass, ceramics, and that kind of thing. And guess what? In 1910, when excavation was done, they found all these. So they had information there to cover all three theories. So let's work with that, you know? Yeah, man, they dug up all sorts of stuff, glasses, ceramics, iron and lead and the whole works, all the artifacts to back, you know, this information. But it was always a debate as to what the original purpose for this structure was for, really. Moving on. So here we are looking at the parish church in Falmouth, Diocese of Jamaica and the Cayman Islands. As a St. Peter's the Apostle. Parish Church of St. Peter's. The Apostle. If you like these design, you'd say this is a beautiful one.
When them local and come to Jamaica, they come to the local people. Shop with the
They're
local
hearing you.
Once I go to the driver walk in, I'm going to inbound store.
Okay.
And all of that. And people, and then they will hustle. Everybody need a hustle, so they need to tell them to shop with the locals. I don't mind if you take pictures where you want to do.
Okay.
If you promote so that the locals sell on the streets.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you happen to come here at the parish church in the town of Falmouth, you will see this gentleman, and your name is, sir?
Clifton.
All right, Clifton.
And you have other vendors out here too,
Okay, so the Clifton and others, but Clifton is pretty early this morning, and he is putting his stock, getting his stock together, having them on display, so that if you happen to come by, you have a variety to choose from.
So all on the tree, all them things, you dress them.
So the dress is where? Oh, look at this beautiful tree.
Yeah. Affordable, much more affordable. Always discount.
You heard that, right? Yeah, so discount is definite, and there he has all these things on display, these beautiful dresses right under the tree in the shade. So ladies and gentlemen, there's a beautiful architecture. This beautiful church right here is the oldest public building in Falmouth. The first church in Falmouth as well. And of course, it was built using, local limestone. And
it's also the second oldest church in Jamaica too. Other one from Spanish Town.
Second oldest one in Jamaica?
Yeah, the one from one in Spanish.
And the one in Spanish Town is the first? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can look up the history. Sometimes people know more than me and you.
True. True. So he's telling us that this is the second one in the island. The oldest one is on the southeastern side. Yes. So some material. Actually, there's a church. Let me see. The construction began in 1794. And in what, 1842 it was extended? Yep. Beautiful architecture.
And the furniture is the same like back then.
And the furniture, you see how many years and they're using the same furniture. Yep, mahogany. And
all of those brick limestone come from England.
Actually, the limestone is local, but they use some of the materials, like the brick and stuff, that's from that came from Liverpool.
Limestone makes sense,
and it's standing there all these years, eh?
It does not no steel in it,
But it's 1794 that it began, and 2 years it took.
So 1796 done.
And it's a big building, you know?
And you have them two graves on the right and the left older than the church. It was a cemetery before the church there. You have grave over the older than the cemetery.
Because I noticed at the Anglican church, they normally have a cemetery right there. The land on which this church sits was donated by Edward Barrett. And he was a planter.
You're a driver there. I want something up yourself.
Yeah, man. No problem. Thanks much. And the channel is Why Not Grant.
Hey, sometimes the driver wants to dictate when you're doing the tour.
We know that thing that go. Me know.
Make sure tell them, listen, man, you have to include the local.
I know.
You have to include the local.
I know. So we move on. We move on. Nice property. And not far from the sea either. Just walking down the street from the church. The church holds regular services. Very active and involved. And as usual, you know, the Anglican churches are involved in education. They're involved in feeding the poor. And, oh yes, very, 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 very productive church. Well, many of our churches, though, you know, on the island. But right now we're actually talking about Queen Street. We're actually talking about the Anglican church. And there are usually other Anglican churches in town. It's just that there's a particular one which is over 200 years, which is the parish church. You look at the design. The design of the buildings. The architectural design. Georgian style architecture. Well kept as it relates to the type of design protected by law, you know. So you have your own property and you have to, when you're ready to renovate and so on, you have to make sure that it is in its original state. And I'm going to show you the courthouse that was burnt down. And that was what they did. Ensure that you'd never believe it looked just as was, you know. And everyone is required to do that to ensure that the heritage of this town is kept. Heritage of this town is kept intact. I tell you, there are streets everywhere. There are streets everywhere. There's a Baptist church down here. Queen Street, Market Street, Duke Street. Just walking around a bit. Look behind me. See that building? Beautiful architecture. Family and friends, this now is the method the Baptist man's. Can you believe that this was built originally as a Masonic temple? No, still. The first in Jamaica. Where was this going? No, man. And that was in 1798. According to the Gleaner, published on Monday, January 16, 2017. Falmouth's Georgian heritage is under threat. Their growing concern, worrying concern that stakeholders are disregarding the law that protects the historical buildings and sites, And the Georgian architecture was declared a national monument in 1996. The National Heritage Trust has a mandate to act as a custodian for the nation's many historic and cultural, properties. And the Falmouth actually was designated as a heritage site. So, some stakeholders are really concerned that when buildings are renovated, they are not so done to their original state. So, of course, stakeholders want the National Heritage Trust to put an end to the disregard that is being shown for the town's designation as a heritage site. I will just mention two of the buildings that were altered, and since they were declared national monument, you remember we looked at the St. Peter's Anglican Church. So that's one of them. And then this courthouse that we're looking at now, that we're featuring right now, this is the other. As I've always said, you can do your research. You can do your research and get deeper into this, get more information as it relates to other buildings and so on. So we're looking at the courthouse, and this one has had a lot of drama. Not getting into all of that though, but it was the land on which it sits was purchased in 1814. It was purchased from this very rich guy, Edward Moulton Barrett. And the Barretts then, they were very successful because they were into the sugar, the business of sugar. And in those days, sugar was it all the way. And can you recall Elizabeth, the poet, Elizabeth Barrett Browning? Okay, she was his child amongst 10 others. I don't know if you know of any other figure. Tell us in the comment. Just tell us in the comment section. Anyway, the building there was a lot of activities going on in that building, and in 1926 it was burnt down, and then it was rebuilt in 1930. So there's a courthouse, and other offices are there as well. I have heard that the building is going to be relocated. Well, the courthouse is going to be relocated, and so this building is going to be here as a heritage site. I don't know if I haven't done any research on that. I don't know if there's any truth to it, but I think so. My voice is giving way, so we'll do this later. We'll continue this later on, okay? And we are still in the town of Falmouth, and there are not many persons on the road right now. People are getting ready. You know what? It's election day today, and All right, we have some information here on this one. Let me spend some time there so you can snapshot. Just use your two fingers to open it up and read that information. All right. So today is a parochial election here in Jamaica. You know, persons are getting the votes out the way and then moving on. So when you talk about roads and markets and, you know, the upkeep of that aspect of the island, this election has everything to do with that. I have participated in general elections and not parochial. I don't know if today I'll do something. I don't know. We are in the town square. Here we are, and then we have the water square. Did you know that we had, in the Americas, we had piped water before everybody else? Yes, in the 1700s, 1798. Yep, Falmouth. We had water before New York, you know, and other places. But this town, though, played a pivotal role in slavery. You know, there's a lot of trading going on. And if you look over, you know, this market, this building, if you can just picture it in black and white, you can just think of what it was like then. All this, the trading that was going on in this place. Well, I tell you, those days, those years, you know, sugar was king. The order of the day. It was traded. We had slaves coming in, and you know, the main days then, the main market day was Sunday. And right now we have this main market day to be Wednesday. So we can say the tradition is handed down. The day has changed, but you know, it is really a big thing here in town. So the market then, it was such, you know, it was doing so well, and there was so much activity going on that, you know, the main street was named Market Street. Name still remains. If you look at how huge these buildings are, and thinking that these are not modern buildings, it tells you, you know, it gives you a fair idea of what was happening in those days, and the amount of, or the riches that came out of all the activities that were going on. Because there was much rum going out, and sugar, and they were being traded for slaves from Africa. And so these people were rich, you know. A lot of riches came out of all this. And but anyway, that was then, this is now. So yes, the town of Falmouth, you can get information is there. Just make sure your sites are like .gov, and you know, yeah, on the library heritage site and so on. So here we have the Falmouth port, and there's an arrangement with the government and Royal Caribbean, and they will do so much for the town, and that each person would be spending like $100 or so. But the complaint is that everything is going out of town, you know, excursions, and persons are not happy about it. That sounds like politics, right? Yeah, So in that case, what do? We leave it alone, eh? Yep, we do. But just want to see the port as we... And it does look historical, doesn't it? Excuse me, puppy. Morning. Hi, sweethearts. Okay. Here you have it. So here we are. This beautiful lady. I'm actually in the craft market in Falmouth, and just want to hear a little about their crime. But before I get to that, they have a wide variety of items to choose from, and you know the drift. Friends and family, you bargain, right? And you have a lot of fun doing that. You give one price and they give another, and you just dance a little bit with that one. So my lady, my name is Joan. How are you doing this morning?
I'm blessed. Today is my birthday.
Oh, mine was was it, when was it, 22nd? Thursday? One of those days.
Wow. Today is my birthday.
Oh,
I'm 66.
happy birthday. Oh, but you look good, girl.
This
Keep it up,
morning
keep
when
it up.
my daughter called me from the state, she was crying. And I said, you know that if you start, I'm going to start.
Why was she crying?
Joy.
Eh?
Joy.
Joy?
Yes. Because
Just happy
listen, yes. She happy
that you
to
have
know
lived
that
to
I am
see. Yes,
66.
gone through everything, and
Yes,
you're now
yes,
66.
darling.
Oh, so you not make anything bother you and all of that, don't it?
Only sometimes.
No,
I
sometimes.
love to cry.
Oh, okay.
Mama,
Let it out, let it out, let it out. Yes.
I love to cry.
There's no crime in that. Yes, let it out.
I love to
Whatever it is, I have no problem crying.
I don't
If I
have
need to cry, I
use
cry.
used to you, but once I see you sad and tears.
Oh, so you empathize with
Yes,
others,
Mama,
and
yes,
okay,
yes,
okay,
yes.
okay. So, how is it going? How is business?
Not too good.
Not as
But
you'd
I'm
have
still
liked.
going.
Giving thanks and holding on, that is good. And some persons are saying people are not coming over, they're going on excursions and getting out of town and that kind of thing, yes. One of those things, don't it? So the others are not here as yet because it's a little early. And, okay. So what you say your name is?
Chubby.
Chubby?
Yes, darling.
They're not you, Chubby, sweetheart? Try
When
look
I
a
was
sexy self. What about
Listen,
Chubby?
when I was small, Mama said I was.
You were chubby. Oh, okay. So it's almost at the fourth gate you are. Let me see. That's the fourth gate of the port over there. So you just come across and there is Chubby first, second shop. Second shop on the left coming in.
Yes, yes. Just skirt twist.
Thank you, baby. Yeah.
Thinking about me too.
Come on,
But
friend.
big
Fall.
girl.
Oh. I put you now, wait. Burn me, see. But seems like I took off some yesterday.
Yeah.
I sort it out, man. I'll do that. I'm just gonna walk down there a bit
No
and
problem.
then go over.
Yes, no problem.
Yes, sweetheart. So have a great day.
I
So
try
this
my
is what? This is the second shop
Yes,
coming in
second.
right there.
First, second, third.
Okay. You're at the third. This one is yours.
No.
You're at the second. You're at the second. All right, Chubby.
All right.
All the best. Where is this owner?
Yes, she don't come and say.
Oh, so you did this for her?
Yes.
God
when they got
bless
me
you.
late,
God
she-
bless you. Oh, God bless you, girl. That is so good. That is so good. Talking about the craft market right across from the gate of the cruise ship port. Hello, how you doing?
morning.
You don't mind me featuring you?
No.
YouTube?
No, I'm gonna mind feature the shop.
The shop, okay. There's a, sorry, I'll get it. There's a wide variety. Huh? Are you run things to the place? All right. So tell me what is on your mind. My name is Joan, and the channel is Why Not Grandma. So
Okay.
what's on your mind?
My name is
Okay.
Ian East. I'm a tour operator
Okay. All right.
from
Okay.
Falmouth Jamaica.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
So always what else you want to know about Falmouth?
Anything, you just talk to me a little
Well,
bit, you know.
this morning we're going to vote for our
Councillor.
councillor.
Parochial election.
Yes, but you know,
Road,
a counter-
market and
yes,
water and...
yes. So we're going to vote for the best person, what will help us in our community.
Yes.
Amen.
So
Yes.
that is it for this morning.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right. And then when they come, then check you out. Look
Yes.
out for you because
Yes.
you're always out here out front.
Always out here.
Out on the road
Okay.
here. All right.
All
You
right,
take
thank
care
you.
and thanks much. All right. So it's why not Grandma? The channel Why Not Grandma?
Okay, I'm going to look it up. Okay.
Yeah, man. No problem. No problem. Yes. Yeah. Take care. Have a great day. So you take care. All right?
Okay.
Yeah, man. Bye-bye. Aye. Aye. Yeah, man, you can see all the buildings, right? And even the walls and so on. I'm not sure I mentioned it before, but I hope I didn't. But the then governor was William Trelawney, and he came from Falmouth in England. Hence the town here in Jamaica is called Falmouth, and the parish Trelawney, named after William Trelawney. The town was previously Marthabury Point. Check it out. Loved ones, thank you for always being a part of this channel. And why not Grandma? And those of you who are coming in for the first time, we welcome you. And as much as is possible, Grandma will ensure that, you know, she gets you contents that you'll be interested in. And it is not a historical channel. So even if I go to a historical town, I'll just do a synopsis. I'll just, you know, just feature a few things and stuff. And if your interest is aroused, then you know exactly what to do. You come and you check it out and you dive in. Because this one is pretty much one that you'd want to do that with. There is so much information on this town. I'm touching it, you know what I mean? Just you know, just taking a bit off there, scraping the surface, pretty much. That's what I'm doing. But you will, if you like historical buildings and so on, and Georgian style architecture, the town is beautiful. Some persons will say you're old and dilapidated and then should have done so much more for it, and to an extent, yeah, but you know, you can't touch the building certain way. And yeah, a paint would go, little painting would, yeah, take it a long way. Yeah, like that. And then again, to keep it in its original form, one has to be careful as it relates to paintings, how you're gonna use that, you know. But thank you very much for subscribing, sharing, hit the notification bell, and we continue. Good morning, pretty girl. And we continue on our journey, and you just, as usual, take special care of yourself and understand that you're not alone, and do the best you can and enjoy your space, enjoy the company of yourself, psychoanalyze you, see where you're making certain mistakes, fix that which you can. Yeah, I just enjoy life. You know, it's not going to be always how we'd want it to be, but hey, come on. You're in it, I am in it, they're in it, we're all in it, and let's make use of our space. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video. This is Grandma saying what? What is Grandma saying? Peace. And I'm out of here. Okay? Bye-bye.